Good morning, fellow folks of YouTube. I'm here in Vegas on a bit of a business trip for work, but I just so happened to stumble across a honey hole here. Something very interesting just right down the street from my hotel called Battlefield Vegas. So they've got a bunch of stuff here in the yard that I'm very excited to be able to show you. But before I do, I want to talk to you about our sponsor, Diesel Crate. Now, Diesel Crate, they're wonderful people, and they make this monthly subscription package that, it's always got a t-shirt, stuff you can use around the shop, stuff for your truck. Really good fellows over there at Diesel Crate. This month, they're doing a giveaway for something really cool that you guys need to go bleep bloop and go check that thing out. www.dieselcrate.com. Use code giveaway, and you'll get entered to win it. But, go check those guys out, man. They're really cool. They're awesome. There's always minty merchandise that, it's just shipped straight to your door. And even if you don't have a diesel truck, I mean, it's the t-shirts and the stickers and the stuff you're going to actually use. Like most of these subscription packages, they send you just a bunch of odds and ends knickknacks. Diesel Crate actually sends you stuff you're going to use. So, go check those guys out. And if you don't have a diesel, and say, hey, they've got a gasser crate too. So either way, they've got you covered. Anyways, you owe it to yourself to go check those guys out. Again, it's code giveaway. Get entered, go check them out. Now, without any more further ado, we're going to take a lap of this here establishment, this fine establishment, and take a peek and, hook our old eye seekers into these old wonderful heaps of iron. Here we are, like I said, there, don't mind my finger, Battlefield Vegas. Wow, that's really zoomed in there. Still learning how to use the camera on this phone. So, I mean, they've got tanks and stuff for days in here. So we're gonna go check them out. That's standard issue right there. Yeah. It's got all kinds of stuff in here. That is what's left of an Apache attack chopper. I can't speak this morning. A long night of doing all of the Vegas things. This is what you call spare odds and ends. These are it's what happens when you put it back together and you make it more efficient. So you just keep these in a bag as spares. So that's what that's representing there. Every time you put something together, you've always got some leftovers. Because each time you put it together, you make it a more not a fuel efficient system, but a more efficient system. You don't need as much hardware to hold things together. I mean, it's got a half track. It has what's left of the AA turret in the back. Just no pew-pews. That's a sheriff's helicopter. I'm not really sure why that's here. That's a car that I'm sure that they crush and run over and do things. I don't know. There's a building over there with stuff in it, and we're going to go in there. But, I mean, just to kind of hook your peepers into all these guys here. There you go. Again, Battlefield Vegas. If you're ever in Vegas, come check these guys out. I'm not exactly sure what they do here, but, I mean, with this many tanks and things that are definitely a grease pit there from things getting crushed and stuff, I'm sure it's very interesting and very cool. I'm gonna find out, but let's continue. Let's not get ahead of ourselves and get rushed. Oh, see, speaking of crushed cars, yeah, so that's what you do. And then they get recycled into pop can, beer cans and tabs and so forth, and Gucci handbags. I'm sure, because that's probably what that stuff's made out of. But I mean, APC, tank. I'm sure you probably get to choose what you want to drive, which is something really cool. We've got something back home by me called Tank America, and they've only got a set of tanks, and I think they're all those over there. They don't have like a lot like this that you can really kind of gander at, have anything cool like this. I mean, those guys are still pretty cool. I'm hoping to hit up over there sometime because, not only that, but they're really close to home. I really like this one in particular. That wonderful face up there. He's got the stubby. But I really like it for this. You know, you got the Kong Buster and the Daddy's belt. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. There's some sitting there in the back. You can't even get to them. They've got so many. They got what's left of some kind of a helicopter here. These guys are missing their turrets. Poor fellas. There's an APC. Here, we'll walk over here and we'll look at that. They've got another one sitting around the corner there. Oh my. This boy's definitely seen some better days. And they gave her the old landlord special on the front here. So I'm sure it hasn't moved in quite some time, nor will it. A lot of scrap metal here. But don't scrap it, seriously. And how long do you reckon that's been flat? Love to drive one of these around the old neighborhood. Watch one of them stupid Priuses cut you off then. Bonk. Yeah. And then they've got some of these guys here. It tells you, kind of what museum they're from and a little bit of information, history about the vehicle, which is always nice to see on the displays like this instead of just a bunch of stuff just kind of strewn everywhere. So they give you a little bit, you can learn a little bit on them. This guy here. And I'm not really familiar with like tanks and armaments and stuff like that, as far as what class and what model any of these guys are. They've got we've got a bomb back here. Probably a couple of them. If you paint it brown, it would look similar to what I lay in the morning. Yes, there's a lot of America in here. I didn't realize how big these guys were. Almost bought one of these. M548 tracked cargo carrier. I literally had almost bought one of these. Didn't realize how big that sucker was. Never actually went and looked at it though. There you go, you got a Huey. I've actually flown in one of those. Not in the service, unfortunately, but, well, fortunately, not unfortunately kind of thing. But yeah, I've actually flown in one of those. Something tells me I don't think that one will be flying anytime soon. Got a couple other tanks down here. Look, I guess I got this one lower down. You can look right on down the Duder hole. See anything in there? Got your 4th of July special right there. Wonder how many of these are actually running and driving units. It's very cool. Another APC. They do drive some of these around, I suppose. Really cool. Bunch of other Hummers. A couple other tanks back here. An APC carrier. There's a half track back here too. Another little light tank. Cool stuff. And of course, you know, no entourage is complete without the mighty deuce and a half. You know, the thing the 5 tons always get confused for. But yeah, looky there. Well, I'd say that's pretty cool, huh? Nice little surprise right down the street from my hotel. I figured I'd share it with y'all. So if you like what you see here, always like, comment, share, subscribe, do the things, and check out Diesel Crate. Go do it. They're good dudes. Tell them Twisted Piston sent you. They'll hook you up. But anyways, I'm gonna go meander a little bit more and look at a few things, and just wanted to share this nice little piece of eye candy with you guys. As always, catch you on the next one.